All right, we're live here, ready to start the second half of this ball game. Glacier Peaks down 30-21. First half high scores, we had Emmanuel Chibagu with 13 points and Zach Peterson with 10 for the Grizzlies. Here we go to start the second half.
So let's see what Coach Hunter has retooled for the second half. Shattuck real quick. Right in Davilar's face on that one. Just inside the charity stripe there. Shattuck hard to defend on that jumper. Gets the ball nice and high. Kaiser up top with the ball, going to play guard for a little bit.
Looks like a little control going on here, nothing rushing.
They're just changing things up. Shifting the play from side to side.
Shot clock down to 4.
Zach, for some reason, didn't want to shoot that ball. Tarbin will take it under. Ooh, and lays it up with the lefty reverse.
Nice play by Tarbin there.
Just before the shot clock goes off, too. Ball kind of rattles around once again. Shattuck with another three. He's just got such a pretty shot. They're going to have to stop him somehow.
They're going to have to stop something. That's
35-23. 6:47 left in the second quarter.
5 3-point baskets for the...
Kaiser hits the floor. Portman's had Shattuck on him. He should have gone around him. Tarbin with another layup. Nice little feed from Zach.
10-point game, 35.
Like Coach Hunter said, Zach completely unselfish. He'll give it up to you.
Oh, yeah,
especially if you got a layup.
The right thing to do when he's open. Feed the open man, get the 2 points.
Chibagu thinking of going one-on-one, and he does. Oh, and gets fouled.
Who's he going to give that to here? Give it to Zach.
Peterson, that's with his first. That's 3 team fouls. 3 total. not this half, though. Ooh, Chibagu rims one off.
And you didn't even hex him that time.
Yeah, he's 2 for 3 now from the charity stripe.
Odds are pretty good on this one, John.
Yeah. 3 for 4, 75%. Portman will bring the ball up. Ooh, a little push there.
Got away with it.
Zach Peterson for 2. Oh, hard up the front of the rim. Not quite the distance. He had it lined up good, though, because it was right in front of me. Chibagu loses the handle. Zach on the floor. No jump ball called. Pontrello will lay it up.
Oh, nice move in there by Austin.
Tarvin misses. Or was that?
That's Kaiser.
Kaiser?
Yeah.
Too many Austins.
Only 2.
Into Chibagu, they push him out, though, not in on the block. Nothing doing. Whoa. Canfield for 2. Long 2. He needed to step back about 1.5 inches, and that would have been worth another point, Ron.
Yep.
Portman going to work. Nothing doing. Over to Kaiser. Looking for Zach. Nothing doing. Oh, now it's inside. Zach kicks it back out to Tarvin, who'll go baseline. And a foul.
Well, I'll tell you, John, this kids from Shorecrest are showing some really powerful shooting here tonight. It's understandable that they beat Shorewood, and it's understandable they beat Ferndale, because they got a high shooting percentage going on here.
Yeah, especially from the outside. I mean, Shattuck's almost unstoppable, that Jay he's got. I mean, it's smooth, too. It looks like it's going to go in just when he jumps. Nice feed from Portman into Davilar for an easy bucket. That was a beautiful pass. Just as it hit Portman's hands, he was passing it, too. He had to really get rid of that thing quick. That's 6 points for Davs.
Good timing. However, that's a 13-point run here in the start the second
40-27. 4:41 left in the third. That's a lot of ground to cover, Ron.
It's a lot of ground. I've seen Glacier Peak do it. I haven't given up on them, and I'm sure they will. But they've got to start hitting from outside. The shooting percentage is really off from the outside. They're down in the 20-25 range somewhere.
Yeah, they need to take care of the ball. They need to score every time down the court, and then they need to get a lot of stops on the other end.
They do. That's going to be difficult to do. They got Chibagua and Shattuck that are in there shooting some good shots from the inside and from the outside.
Once again, you're listening to STSPN.com. Our very professional coverage of Wesco 3A District semifinal action.
Doubleheader tonight.
Doubleheader, both girls and
boys.
It's
on steal.
Glacier Peak with a steal. Poorman for two, knocks it down.
Not only stole it, but scored.
That was a heads-up play. Oishi will bring the ball up, moving quick. Ball goes turnover. Between the legs, behind the back, all the time. Almost loses the handle there. Tries to get it into Shattuck. Kaiser comes up with it. Poorman will bring the ball up.
Get Shorecrest trying to force
into Zach Peterson on the left-hand side. Gets
that's going to be a
foul by Chibagua. That's number 3 on Chewy. He's got to put those big, long arms straight up in the air, Ron, not reach.
Well, I think if I were Zach, I'd be driving the hoop every time I got the ball now and see if I can get him to lay off.
Zach knocks the first one down. Gives him 11.
Zach's a pretty good shooter.
Gets them both. GP with a little full court press. Ooh, almost picked off by Peterson. Chibagua will play guard for a little bit. Everybody wants to play guard, Ron.
Everybody likes guard. Doesn't hurt as much when you're out in the guard position, John.
Shattuck travels but doesn't get called for it. Tries to get it into Chibagua, but he ends up at the high post. Oishi up top with it. Guarded by Davalar. Chewy going to launch a three. Nothing doing.
A little pushing going on by somebody in there against Shorecrest. White 2.
That's on Liam O'Neill. Number 2 for Liam. Oishi will take a seat and Trevor McCoy will step back in. We're looking 40-31, 9-point ball game again, Ron. 3:28 left in the third.
Close the gap a little bit. Just got to keep closing it here, John.
Zach at the high post. He'll take it in off the glass. Comes off hard. Shattuck up high for the board. Shattuck up top for 3. Oh, boy! If he's going to get rolls like that, it's going to be a long night for Glacier Peak. Man, that was hard off the front of the rim, off the backboard, back onto the rim, and then drops in. Oh, they're going to call Kaiser for an illegal pick.
Personal foul on Austin Kaiser. That's his first. Second team foul. Max Nelson back in for the Scots.
Nobody on Glacier Peak has more than 1 foul. That's unusual by this time in the game. They could maybe stand to be a little more aggressive. GP going with another full court press.
Certainly can afford to be aggressive foul-wise.
McCoy with the ball on the side. Going to go over to Shattuck. We'll bring it across back to McCoy. That's where they want it. They've really only got 1 guard in. Up, Tarvin with the hold on Big Shattuck.
Little bit of strategy
His
difference.
first personal foul. Still, there's nobody on the Glacier Peak with more than 1 foul. Scott's ball down low. Max Nelson will take it out. Into Shattuck. Outside to McCoy. Trying to get it into Nelson.
A little bit too hot.
Bounds. A little too much mustard on that ball.
Little too hot to handle. Right through his hands.
Ramsey Rosales into the game. It's good to see Rams out there. Rams not afraid to shoot the long ball. Oh! Down on the floor. Down on the floor goes Zach Peterson, and Coach Hunter quick on the timeout call.
Good call by Coach Hunter. He was sliding with the ball, and he was going to get covered up big for a jump ball situation there, and I think we got the favor on that jump ball, but we still get it anyway, and we'll keep the favor.
Coach Brian Hunter, the master of the quick draw, man. He got that out of the holster real fast.
I didn't know he even called timeout.
Woo! That's some real hand-mouth speed right there. I mean, he was quick. As soon as Zach was on that ball, Zach did a real good job of covering it up, too. He went for that thing like a fumble.
He went to the ground. 2:15 left to go in the third quarter here, John. We got a 12-point lead for Shorecrest.
We do have sponsors. Once again, tonight's basketball action brought to you by Snohomish Chamber of Commerce.
I know them.
You know them?
They're in Snohomish.
They are in Snohomish, and they're a great place to go if you need information about the city of Snohomish.
Anything and everything you want to know about what to do in Snohomish.
If you were to look them up on the internet, Ron, you would go to www.cityofsnohomish.com.
That's where I'd go. Anything and everything you want to know. Start your business. Buy a house.
They'll get you started in the right direction.
Ball into Zach playing high post.
Oh,
and he hands it
off.
off.
It over. McCoy with the steal. Loses the ball out of bounds.
Going to get a lucky bounce on that. With
Sheriffs are asking each other whose ball it is.
I think.
Yep. And they're going to give it to GP.
I think Dad bounced it off McCoy's leg there. That's what I saw from this side of the court, but I'm so far away.
Sheriff's not afraid to make the call, though. Inbounded to Rams. Gives it back to Vader. Vader looking inside. Finds Zach Peterson. Rotates to the middle and loses the ball. Tarvin comes up with it. He'll go up and gets fouled by number 24, Max Nelson.
Well, Zach got fouled a little bit on the way in there too, John, but they didn't call that one. So
boy, Tarvin doing a good job of rebounding on both ends of the court.
Come on.
Not a real good job shooting free throws, but excellent job of rebounding.
Well, here's his chance to redeem himself. Hit the second shot in there.
Sweet redemption, Ron.
Sweet redemption. Rolled it around the rim a little bit. Glacier Peak in the full court press here again. Playing tight.
He used the rim. It's a tool.
We got Chibagwa back playing guard here again.
Chibagwa's playing guard. He does everything for Shorecrest.
Awesome. 3-point off the rim. Back
Liam O'Neeson. Liam O'Neill for two, and then gets his own rebound. Inside then.
A charging foul.
Little offensive foul. Vader picking up the charge.
Player control foul call on Liam O'Neill. It's his third personal, fifth team foul.
It sounds a little more ominous when they call it a player control foul. Like he did something really bad.
Well, the announcer said it was his third foul, but the scoreboard said it was his second foul, so I'm not sure.
One of them's right, one of them's wrong. Ooh.
Nice move by Zach.
Nice move by Zach Peterson to the hoop.
Chibagwa in at guard on the
boy, that was a Chibagwa style move there.
That was a pretty move.
Zach watching and learning.
Timeout, Shorecrest.
Timeout, Shorecrest. Coach Brian Fisher didn't like what he saw. 43-34, 9-point ball game still.
Close that gap a little bit. Got to keep closing.
109 left in the third. They're going to have to close it up more. They got to get more stops under their belt. They can't let Shorecrest keep scoring. Right?
They shouldn't. Nope. You know what? If we had time between these two games, I'd go over to Mongo's and get myself a nice piece of salmon.
That's a bit of a drive from here on, but if you could do it, it would be a great idea.
If I could do it, I'd do it.
You're just making me hungry. You're doing that on purpose.
I am. You didn't have much dinner tonight. I know that.
No, I did not. We got a double header, too.
Well, let's make up for it tomorrow and eat twice.
I'll eat twice tomorrow. That's a good plan.
Back to action here.
I'll eat a lot later and have nightmares is what I'll plan to do. Shorecrest, long inbounds, and Vader would have been heads up on that. That would have been an easy steal.
Never take your eye off the ball, Vader. You'll always have a chance to see it.
McCoy up top with it. Chibagwu working hard. Little tiny put in, but no dice.
Yeah, he got away with a little elbow shove on that one, too.
Yeah, Peterson comes up with the board. Peterson, high post. No, almost bobbles the ball, almost loses it. Going to give it back to him again. He's going to turn it face up.
Oh.
Went to work, nothing doing. Rams is going to go to the bucket. Kicks it out to Tarvin for three. Nothing.
No luck.
Lots of iron.
Oh, nice.
Tarvin with the steal. Shorecrest trying a fast break. Tarvin thwarts that. Into Davs. Vader inside. Oh, blocking foul. Chibagwu. I don't know about that call. But that's 3 or 4 on Chibagwu. Vader going hard to the bucket.
That's on Chibagwu. Huh?
4 on Chibagwu. 16.1 seconds left in the third. 43-34, 9-point ball game. Vader shooting 2. They're going to need these, Ron.
Yeah, they're going to put Chibagwu down for a while here.
Like we always say, these free throws come back to haunt you later. When you don't make them, Vader misses the first.
It doesn't matter if you got fouled out if you can't make the free throws.
That's right.
They got Shattuck back in for Chibagwu now. Give him a 2 break here. He'll probably sit down for quite a bit unless this gets real close again.
Vader misses them both.
Timeout, Shorecrest.
Pontrello calls a timeout.
Timeout taken by the Scots. That's their first.
Boy, that's a big development because without Chibagwu in there, Glacier Peak's going to be able to retool their defense. They'll take Shattuck completely out of the ball game now because they don't have to worry about Chewy. This could be just what they needed to get back in this ball game.
It's certainly going to give them the advantage because Zach can go against Shattuck and not against Chibagwu now and make that inside move.
Well, plus if they got Shattuck up on him, I mean, who's going to cover everybody else, right? That's going to open up Davilar. I mean, you got a lot of options working for you now. That's a big development. But there's a lot of ground to cover and not all that much time. 13.6 left in the third. Then you got all the fourth quarter, but...
Well, we got only 9 points, and 9 points is no runaway for sure, especially at the end of the third quarter.
Well, especially if you could hit a couple 3 balls. That would be really nice.
Yep. Still not hitting a very high percentage outside shots. So if they
not shooting real well from deep tonight.
Glacier Peak get a little better, higher percentage outside shots and with Chibagwu out of the game, why it could make a big difference in coming up this fourth quarter.
Shorecrest, though, even without Chewy in there, are still a solid team, so they're not going to be easy to beat, that's for sure. Shattuck, long ball.
Traveled, but he got away with it.
Back up top to
5 seconds on the clock. There's
that's
the 3-point
McCoy,
shot.
deep, misses. Rebound, Bader. Oh, and he was fouled hard on that. No call by the Sharif.
He was knocked to the ground. Still got that shot off, and it missed the rim by a little bit.
I can't believe the ref didn't call that.
Well, they're talking it over out there, but I can't believe they didn't call it either.
That's 2 or 3 no calls that they've had that have, I mean, you'd think would be slam dunks.
You'd think there's 3 refs out there, and in all conscience, I watched the ball instead of watching the player, and I